Angelina, the Princess of Frabianco, the thief who stole hearts. In the ancient kingdom of Frabianco, nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a king named Magnus, the Eze Afuru Quaterwai. He was a wise and just ruler, beloved by his people. King Magnus had only 2 children, Prince Ferdinand, his firstborn and heir to the throne, and Princess Angelina, his cherished daughter. The king's love for his family was unparalleled, and he often declared that his wife, Queen Adana, and his children were the greatest treasures of his life. Princess Angelina was the jewel of the kingdom. From birth, her beauty was said to be angelic, her skin glowing like the morning sun and her eyes sparkling like the stars. But it was not just her beauty that captivated everyone. Her intelligence was unmatched. She could solve complex riddles, speak multiple languages, and even outwit the kingdom's wisest advisors. The king adored her, and the people of Frabianco revered her as a symbol of grace and brilliance. However, as Angelina grew older, a strange and troubling habit began to surface. Whenever she passed through the palace or the village, something would go missing. It started with small, insignificant items, a spoon from the kitchen, a ribbon from a maid's hair, or a pebble from the garden. But soon, it escalated to more noticeable things: a golden goblet from the royal treasury, a necklace from the queen's chamber, or a farmer's prized yam. At first, the palace dismissed it as coincidence, but as the pattern continued, it became clear that Princess Angelina was the culprit. When confronted, she would weep bitterly, her tears flowing like a river. "I don't know why I do it," she would cry. "Something compels me, something I cannot resist." The king was heartbroken. He summoned the kingdom's chief priest, native doctors, and spiritualists to find a solution. They performed rituals, offered sacrifices, and chanted incantations, but nothing worked. Angelina's compulsion only grew stronger. The villagers, once enamored by her beauty, began to scorn her. They called her a thief and shamed her in public. Some even beat her when she ventured into the village, hoping to teach her a lesson. Prince Ferdinand, her elder brother, was her only confidant. "I don't understand what's happening to me," she whispered to him one night, her voice trembling. "I feel like a prisoner in my own mind." Ferdinand, though helpless, vowed to stand by her side no matter what. Years passed, and Angelina's reputation was in ruins. The once beloved princess was now a symbol of shame. The king, desperate for a solution, sent messengers to distant lands seeking help, but all efforts seemed futile. Then, one fateful day, a young doctor named Douglas returned to Frabianco after years of studying in Germany. He had heard of Princess Angelina's plight and was deeply moved. He approached King Magnus with a bold proposal. "Your Majesty," he said, "I believe I can help the princess. Her condition is not a curse or a spiritual affliction. It is a sickness of the mind, one that can be cured with care, love, and proper therapy." The king, though skeptical, was willing to try anything. Dr. Douglas began his treatment, urging everyone in the palace and the community to show Angelina kindness and patience. He taught her techniques to resist the compulsion and provided her with a safe space to express her feelings. Slowly but surely, changes began to appear. Within 6 months, Angelina's stealing reduced significantly. By the 11th month, she was a transformed woman. Her radiant smile returned, and her eyes sparkled with hope once more. The kingdom watched in awe as the princess, who was once shamed, now walked with her head held high. The final miracle came when Dr. Douglas, who had grown to admire Angelina's strength and resilience, asked for her hand in marriage. The king, overjoyed, gave his blessing, and the kingdom erupted in celebration. The wedding was a grand carnival, with music, dance, and feasting that lasted for days. Princess Angelina, once known as the Thief of Frabianco, became a symbol of redemption and love. Her story spread far and wide, reminding everyone that even the deepest wounds can heal with compassion and understanding. And so, Angelina and Douglas ruled side by side, not just as husband and wife, but as beacons of hope for all who faced seemingly insurmountable challenges. And from that day forward, the people of Frabianco sang a new song. Angelina, the princess of grace once lost, now found in love's embrace. Her story lives, a tale so true that even the broken can be made anew.